Hi, welcome to my channel.
Wait, why are you shouting?
Because I'm far from the camera, my voice won't be audible.
Chill, bro, you can add it in dubbing.
Alright, why didn't I think so?
I am you.
Hi, welcome to my terrace.
Thank you.
Only through the video.
What?
So in this video, I'm gonna show you how I made a pull-up bar according to the situations on my terrace. As you can see, I have this structure here with the slab kind of thing protruding both here and here. That means I can't use a regular pull-up bar that we can see everywhere, because I can attach it here, but again I can reach this height very easily while my feet are still on the ground. So I need something from which when I hang, my feet won't be touching the floor. I already have this one which I made about 2 years ago, but as you can see again, my feet are still touching the ground. So I was planning to use this rod which I already had to suspend it around here. But the question is, how do I attach it here when this slab is falling right here? So one of the plans was to have a rod from there to here, and then this rod will be going along that, but without any support from here to here. The problem would be when I hang like this, the force will be downwards, and whatever nuts or bolts that will be holding the rod onto the slab there would experience a force in this angle, and so the amount of force that will be created from my body weight would be completely depending on that. Most pull-up bars that we see will be having a diagonal support bar which will be welded to a vertical bar and a horizontal bar, providing rigid support. But because I have a slab here, I can't have this one supporting that one. So what I did was eliminate this vertical bar completely and extend the horizontal bar towards that side to add more support, along with the diagonal bar touching this wall here and connecting to the horizontal bar coming over like this.
So here we have probably iron or steel metal angles that I got cut and drilled and also welded. So now I'm going to sand these to remove any rust so that the paint that I would be putting on it would stick properly. The thickness of these angles is 6 mm and the width is 2 inches, which is probably overkill for just a pull-up bar. But I like these to be strong, so I just went ahead with these. And next I'm mixing some metallic paint from Asian Paints. This is waterproof to protect it from rainwater from getting corroded over time. I'm making the first coating of the paint here, and the second coating is going to be the next day.
So I place the angles on the slab and also attach the smaller one to the longer one using a half-inch nut and bolt. And I use my drilling machine with a 12 mm concrete drilling bit to make holes which are slightly larger than 12 mm. So this is an anchor bolt. This anchors itself in the hole and doesn't come out like a nail would, irrespective of how fat it is. I'll explain what an anchor bolt is and how it works after going on top of that thing. So let's go. Yeah, I'm a ninja.
So I made holes here along the length of the angle. Just 2 of them should be sufficient. Here one and there one. And I did the same here. This was a mistake. This is the anchor bolt that I was showing before. It anchors itself in the hole and doesn't come out as a normal nail would on being pulled by force, irrespective of how fat it is. So how it works is, when the bolt is tightened, this nut travels closer to the bolt, and on its way, as it comes closer to the head of the bolt, it pushes these arms kind of things outwards, and since the hole can't get any bigger, and as this gets wider and wider, it holds on to the hole very tightly and doesn't come out on being pulled. So let's put them in the ground. So it's almost done, but it still has one problem. The pull-up bar is actually just sitting there, it's not tightened yet. The U-bolts that I got to hold them in place are actually slightly bigger than the width of the pull-up bar. The next smaller size was actually not fitting it, so I had to get these only. So I'm going to fix this next. So I removed the U-bolt from the angle so that it will be easier to show the solution, and I have a smaller piece of the actual pull-up bar here again to show what I'm going to do with it. So to iterate the problem again, the bar is very loose inside the U-bolt, and when I'm actually holding and hanging from it, it will rotate, but I want it to be fixed tight. So to fix that, I'm gonna use this old cycle tube. I'll just wrap it around like this, and this adds friction as well as width to it. And now, as you can see, it's sufficiently tight. So I'm going to remove this from this one and put it on the actual pull-up bar.
I'll explain what an anchor